All right, today we're pulling back the curtain on a really fascinating concept from the VIETDAK Corporation. They call it the AI factory.
So, let's just jump right in with a massive question, one that sounds like it's straight out of a movie. Can AI actually build other AI?
Well, here's the thing. The answer is a resounding yes. And for VietDak, this isn't some far-off theoretical dream. Nope. This is the absolute core of their business strategy, and it's happening right now.
Okay, so you're probably hearing that term, AI factory, and wondering, what on earth is that really? Let's break this whole idea down. I want you to picture a super modern car factory, Raw materials go in one end, and these amazing, high-performance vehicles just roll out the other. The AI factory is basically that, but for artificial intelligence. It's a complete end-to-end system designed to just mass-produce AI models, automating every single step of the way, from messy raw data all the way to real, tangible business value.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting when you see the before and after, because it highlights the huge problem this factory solves. Traditional AI development, it was more like an art project. Think of a single craftsman building one custom car by hand. It was beautiful, sure, but it was incredibly slow, super expensive, and you couldn't just suddenly scale it up. Each project was a one-off, siloed away with a small team. The factory model just shatters that. It's all about taking AI from a niche science experiment and turning it into an industrial-grade capability. This isn't just about speed. It's about making intelligence a standardized, reliable resource that anyone in the company can use.
So to really get it, let's take a walk down the production line, shall we? We're going to see exactly how raw data gets transformed into a powerful, working AI model.
Okay, so it all kicks off with the raw materials. That's all the data flowing in from the company's apps. That gets processed and stored in this huge central warehouse called the feature store. From there, it moves to the main production floor, the AI studio, which is where the models are actually built. Then you've got quality control. That happens in the model registry. And finally, the deployment pipeline acts like the shipping department, getting that finished AI out into the market where it can start doing its job.
Let's pause on that warehouse for a second, the feature store. Because this thing is the secret sauce. It's not just a big hard drive, it's a massive strategic asset. See, by creating this central library of pre-processed, ready-to-use data points, or features, they basically eliminate the most tedious part of the job. In the old days, data scientists would spend something like 80% of their time just cleaning and preparing data for every single new project. Here, that work gets done once. So if you need to build a new model, you just pull the features you need right off the shelf. It's a brilliant example of industrial scale, and it just dramatically speeds up every single project that comes after.
All right, now we're heading to the heart of the whole operation, the engine room. This is where that AI builds AI idea really comes to life. The secret to all its power is just advanced automation. The system, also called an AutoML engine, basically automates the most difficult, most time-consuming parts of a data scientist's job. It has these three main superpowers. First up, you just give it a problem and the engine automatically selects the best type of AI model for the job. Whether it's a forecasting problem that needs a complex model like an LSTM or something that's perfect for an algorithm like XGBoost, the engine just knows which tool to grab from the toolbox.
Its second power is that it fine-tunes all the little dials and knobs on that model. These are called hyperparameters. Think of it like a world-class mechanic tuning a high-performance engine, squeezing out every last drop of accuracy and power. And for its third trick, it intelligently goes back to that big central warehouse, the feature store, and automatically picks the exact data features that will build the most powerful model possible. It finds the signal in all the noise. And here's why all this is so crucial. By automating this entire creative and technical process, you break the biggest bottleneck there is, the limited number of human experts. You can scale one expert's knowledge across hundreds of projects at once.
Okay, so we've got this amazing, high-tech factory. It's super impressive, but so what? What does it actually produce? Let's look at how these models translate into real, tangible business impact.
The guiding principle at VietDak is crystal clear. You can forget all the fancy metrics. The single most important key performance indicator is this: AI has to create money. Period.
So how does it do that? Well, it delivers value across three core pillars. It finds opportunities to increase revenue, it identifies ways to slash operational costs, and it helps the business manage and reduce financial risks.
Every single model that rolls off this production line is measured against those bottom line metrics.
And the factory's output is incredibly diverse. It's not just for one industry. In agriculture, it's predicting crop yields. In the retail businesses, it's forecasting demand. For the finance division, it's scoring risk on loans. And in healthcare, it's predicting patient loads at hospitals. It is a single factory powering an entire ecosystem of businesses.
But honestly, here's the part that really blows my mind. This isn't a static factory. It's a factory that learns, that improves, that gets smarter all by itself over time.
It operates on a closed-loop learning system. So first, an AI model makes a prediction out in the real world. Second, the system tracks what actually happened. Third, and this is the key, that real-world outcome gets fed back into the factory. And that triggers the final step. The AI automatically retrains and improves itself based on that new information. It literally learns from its successes and its failures. This leads to this incredible concept called meta-learning. The factory isn't just learning from data about a specific problem, it's learning how to learn. It's starting to figure out which types of models and which kinds of data work best for retail versus finance, or agriculture versus healthcare. It's becoming an expert at problem-solving itself.
Ultimately, the vision here is for this system to become more than just a tool or a platform. It's designed to become the central analytical brain of the entire VietDak Corporation, providing forecasts, risk alerts, and even investment advice directly to the company's top leadership.
And that leaves us with a final, pretty provocative thought. The factory that builds AI is already constructed, and it's running. So the question is no longer how to build it. The question now is, with this incredible power at our fingertips, what will we decide to create next?